In this session, we are going to look at different types of charts and the fundamental of data visualization. So you need to understand what is a data visualization. It means you need to understand the first data what you are using. Okay, always ask the different types of question to your data and what type of chart you are using. So these important things are to understand the data, ask a question, and also what type of chart you are using. Now the principles which do's and don'ts, and so always be a clarity and maintain a simplicity in your charts, like the maximize the impact and minimize your noisy making a chart and very confusing charts. Okay, focusing on the creative, also to that chart will be always a storytelling, and find the key insight from your charts, not making focusing on to making a more creative charts. And okay, and another is designing and function, like selection a right type of chart, which is always important. So look at this example, which is the good one chart and the bad one chart. It means you can see in this image there is a have one a drop down here for a year wise. It's showing 2015. It means after I clicking the button 2015, 17, whatever the year wise is showing, and just clearly we can see this is the what yearly showing the dynamically this the storytelling data. Okay, simple and visualization clean. Okay, now in this data you can see the all design, but there is a no function, means what data is telling. There is lots of noisy data chart it's created. So remember, don't focus on the creativity, just focus on the which type of chart you are using for which problem, and always be a simple and uh, quality in work. Okay, now there are different types of chart. First is means most importantly or commonly used are a bar chart, column chart, line chart, and a pie chart. So let's see one by one. Now in a bar chart there is a here we have a data like a movie genre, comedy, thriller, documentary, and romance. Now here is the total, and here is a 2015 data is ticket sales. Now the month wise the data is here: January, February, March, April, up to the December. Now I want to find insert here first bar chart. So in the go to the your insert tab, and there is a different options in a chart here, like a recommendation chart. There is a bar chart, a column chart, bar chart, a line chart, area chart, okay, and pie chart. So this chart section is all for the charts. From here we will see the column chart. You can see insert a column chart, and here the description is also showing. Use this chart type to visualize, compare the value across a few categories. Okay, and clicking the arrow, what is the is given also the process of this chart. So basically this there is also another different, when we click on this there is a 2D column, 3D column. So here are again the different types. Okay, first is you can see, let me first suppose I want to check the January, this movie genre, January to March. Okay, and from here there is a clustered column, second is a stacked column, and third one is a 100%. So there are the some of the differences. Okay, clustered column is use the chart type to compare a value across a few categories, and for stacked column use the compare a part of a whole. Okay, let's see first one. Here you can see this is a, you can see a understandable chart. It here is the comedy, different elements they are separated, and there is, because I selected total also, so that's why it's showing total. Let's clear this total. I just want to see up to this. Go to insert tab, and in a chart just insert this one. Now you can see as per the element wise is showing. But in this column chart, clustered column chart, there is a one problem. When I want to check the comedy for March, and I want to what is the which will the most frequently happen. So for visualizing this chart, it's little bit difficult. For then, if I want to create, if I choose the another one, here is the cluster, and here is you have a part of a whole value. Okay, means showing the how parts of the whole changes over time. If I click here, you can see the difference as per the comedy for March and for thriller is how is going. First is a total for the comedy for this one, then again up to that. So top of that is adding for that whole all that elements. Okay, according to the element wise is adding the total on the top of. Now this another chart type is here inside. You can see the 100%. It means it is a showing a 100% as per the divided. Okay, you can see how this data is how much percentage from like 35% from to the 100%. Okay, so there are three categories in a column chart. First is a cluster, then we saw this stacked, and then the 100% stacked. So all of are the in a 100%, like percentage wise the compression is a showing here in this chart. So what is the then difference between a bar chart and a column chart? Let's see. Let's we delete this one for now. Okay. I just put it there. This one is this side. Now I want to insert now for this bar chart. In insert there is a bar chart. Okay, here is also same option, cluster bar chart, compare the value across few categories, stacked for the whole across the categories, and 100%. You can see the so only difference is these charts are the horizontally and vertically. So this is the only difference in this bar chart and a bar chart and a column chart. So in a bar chart, these are the horizontal chart, and in the column chart is a vertical chart. So let's now, I want to create for, let's minimize this chart little bit. Okay, now you clear the bar chart and a column chart, but I want to create for this movie genre. I want to see February, May, April, June, likewise. There is a gap between this next series. Okay, so what should I do for that? Press a control key and then select your data likewise. Okay, whatever you want to see from, and then go to insert, and then insert if I want this. And another thing is, don't be choose a means most of the cases we are choosing a 2D bars. The 3D bars are sometimes it will be look like complicated and it's not getting that much clarity from chart. So whenever you have a simple data, you can prefer a 3D charts as well. But when you have more complicated data, don't prefer a 3D charts. Okay. So now you can see how I choose and select data from this after having a gap between the column. Now there are another how to then there are different designing and the format options. Okay, so whenever you want to your design your chart or format, you want to change a formatting. So when you are in outside your chart, the this formatting and design option are deactivated. Okay, remember always within a chart always click on your chart and then you can see this design and format chart. So there are different options to you should design the different themes related using, but the most important thing here is a add chart element. Okay, so add chart element, there is a axis option, there is a axis title option, then the chart title option, then the data labels. Okay, let's see the for the axis. Okay, so in axis we have a primarily horizontal or primarily vertical. Okay, so this section is a x-axis and this is the y. If I change in the vertically or horizontally, so you can see if I choose the horizontally, so this after you converting horizontally to primary, it's not showing that the labels in the left side. Now I want to be with the vertical. Okay, and now there is a title option. You want this primary horizontal or primary vertical. It means you can see here the axis title is when I am clicking on this, you want axis title on the horizontal or a vertical. Okay, so this is for the axis title. Okay, for y axis or a x axis. Now there is a chart title. Okay, you can see here is already it's showing here a chart title. You want to edit or where you want to put that chart. Okay, you don't want a chart type, just click on the none. Then you want above chart. This is now visible pop up in the chart type in above. Now you want to centered. It means above the lines, above the chart, you want to represent that chart title. I want to keep now is above chart. Okay, this chart title. Now second element is to data labels. Now you can see to finding how much this the value is after the 40,000, it will be 45,000 is maybe this. So just go with your data labels. If you want to center or you don't want is none, is the inside or is it inside the end, you want inside a base, it means a little bit of down, then outside the end or data layout. Okay, as you can see the data layout is showing the each dialog box is a, but I want in outside the end. And if you increase the chart size, you can see clearly. Now, and also you can edit this if you want to in a thousand or you want to in a dollar. Okay, that is also possible. Now after a data labels, there is a data table is there. Okay, you want with a legend key, you know don't want. Okay, you can see if I click the legend key, each and every for each and element is showing February month wise, April, June for this, then this, but I don't want to create a very messy, so no legend key is a none. Okay. Now another element is error bar grid line. If you want grid line in your chart, now you can see the grid line is showing the minor, major, you can see now. Now the legend is again if you want the this at the top, at the left, or the none, or the bottom, but I choose for the bottom. Is easy to understand for the February, for the these are the legends. So I hope you clear what is the bar chart, column chart, and the how to add the element of the chart, how to design a chart. Okay, so now next we are going to check with the line charts. Okay, so basically line chart is used for visualizing the trend over a time. Now you can see there is a example it's showing here, two daily closing prices and there is a one trend line is showing, so you can easily understand, yeah, it's going up and up to daily wise. So these are the line chart to visualizing the trend. Okay, so next and also we can combine with the column chart also, or with the chart to train the variable different scale we can, if you want to see. Okay, so here I have a data and I want to insert a line chart for this first two column only. Okay, just a second. For this date and a Google, I have this data for the date and a Google. Now go to the insert tab and there is an option again, the line chart. There is a 2D and also there with the 3D is also, and there is also with the line with markers. Okay, and here are also. Now you can see easily the one line trend is showing the part of whole changes as per the date and a Google for that. Okay, but I want it here, this one also. Okay, there are the three types of selecting the data. I will show you. One is to select the whatever you want in at a time. Second, now you just go with this after you choosing the data and create the chart. You want to add this one also. So just go this blue line after and just drag it here. Okay, now you can see it's easily added the third line with this line. Okay, now another is when you are adding selecting how to select the uh, data for the chart. There is a option called select a data. After you clicking on option is a, now because I selected both of, that's why it's okay. Now go to the select, right click on the chart, there is a select data, and here you need to add a data and add this range and click on OK. Okay, so these three types of selecting the data. Just drag this one. Okay, so here is you can see easily how the trends are going, and there is other options as well in the line chart. You can see this with the line, stack the line, and 100% stack as per 100% how your line is going. Okay, that's the showing with the percentage comprehension. Okay, with the marker is also there and without this one. So basically this marker sometimes we are going to use, but mostly use it with the simple line chart. And there is also options are designing here and the format. Okay, you should be use this all types of formatting if you want. Now then this now we completed bar chart, column chart, and the line chart. Next session we will cover the next other charts. Thank you.